Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I have a Primark haul for you. If you are new here, if you've just stumbled across my channel because like me you spend quite a lot of time on YouTube searching for Primark hauls, then hi, my name is Amy and I do these quite often. I really like a good Primark shop. I am currently 30 weeks pregnant, but this is by no means a maternity Primark haul. Everything that I've picked out here I would wear. A lot of the stuff actually is a size 12, which is what I'm hoping to go back to eventually after giving birth. I have bought some stuff in oversized stuff to kind of last me now because I am growing by the day, but for the most part this is just a normal Primark haul, so don't let that put you off. I'm gonna get straight into it. I feel like I've been in a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. The second time they brought out so much of their autumn winter stuff and it's getting me really excited for autumn. As much as it's scary because sooner autumn gets here, the sooner my baby boy will arrive, but I am all about khaki greens, burnt oranges, scarves and jumpers, so let's get straight into it. I'm not going to do this in any particular order as usual. This was £6 and it's a little handbag. I saw this by the door as I walked in and I thought I'm going to pop this in my basket now and decide about it later, just in case by the time I get up to the handbag section this isn't up there. This is obviously a Gucci ripoff with the double gold circles here. I really like this. I just thought it'd be really handy just to have to throw on. I mean, I don't really have a black handbag like this, it's just plain and will go with quite a lot of different things. I really like the detailing of the stitching. I just thought it's plain and basic, but they've not gone too basic. It's still got something about it. And then it's got a little bit of a chain detailing on here and then a long black strap. So quite pleased with this. And for £6 they also had it in red, which I was very tempted by, but I've got a small red handbag so I didn't need it, and also a kind of blush pink with like a gunmetal grey hardware. So they've got options, but I like the black one. I just thought it was the one I probably get most use out of. Speaking of khaki and jumpers, I picked up this hoodie. Now this was £10. I have worn this and this is a 2XL. At the moment, if I want to get snuggly and cozy, the smaller sizes of hoodies in Primark are a little bit snug around my tummy, and I just thought around the bum, I just thought I'd get the biggest size. They've recently changed their sizes in there and I do quite like it. It might take a bit of getting used to, but I think it needed to happen. So this is just one of their plain khaki green hoodies. Literally not much to say about this whatsoever. It has a double pocket down here, and the best thing about these are that they are really soft. They're soft on the outside, they're soft on the inside. They have a lot of different colorways in this. They had black, grey, pinks, blues, yellows, everything, but I just really liked this one because I thought especially for later on in the year it'll go with a lot of stuff and it's kind of a little bit subtle. It's not, you know, bright pink. Next I have a fine knit jumper and I got this in a size small, and I've got this obviously for after I have given birth. This is not something that I could wear now. I would look ridiculous in it. This is a really gorgeous purpley blue colour, and then on the shoulders it has 3 popper press studs, which I don't actually think do anything, but it's just a nice detail. It's very soft, it's quite thin. Thought I'd get this to wear tucked into jeans when I'm back in jeans. I actually haven't found a pair of maternity jeans yet, but I thought this was just something that I could just have in the wardrobe just to kind of stick on the days where I didn't really want to make an effort and I just needed a quick grab and go outfit. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. I got up really early today to film this because I've got a full day planned and the doorbell's just gone. Who knocks on the door? Parcel for us at 8 o'clock in the morning. Next I have a pair of pyjamas, and these are from the Harry Potter range. Oh, I need to get my breath back from running up and down the stairs. These were £12 and I got these in a 14 to 16 just because I always like my pyjamas to be a bit bigger. I've got these for after I give birth to little baby. I thought they'd be really handy because they are a button up, so if I do manage to breastfeed then they'll come in handy. I love the colourways of this. I really like the soft kind of grey and dark blue together. I love the print, and my favourite thing I think is the fact that the shorts that come with it are a nice length. They're not really teeny tiny shorts, which, let's face it, aren't that flattering when you've got a bit of a bigger bottom. Something else that I picked up to wear as pyjamas, this was £8. I don't really know whether it's worth £8. I got this in a size 18 and it's just, I love to sleep in like really oversized t-shirts, and this is a Friends one. It basically just says Friends, and in between each letter it's got the umbrella. I think, was this the logo for for a time, or is this just the design of this t-shirt? I don't know, baby brain is taking over. But I just really like how soft it is. It's pretty plain, but nice and snuggly, and I think I might get away with wearing this now. This next top is something that I've seen in there every time I've been in the last few visits, and I haven't bought it because I just thought it's really unrealistic, but now I couldn't resist it anymore. I got it in a size 12. Again, I'm not going to be wearing this now, so this might be something that I wear next spring, summer. I managed to pick up the only one without a label on. I think this was probably about 10 to 12 pounds, and it is a wrap over style blouse. So it's a beautiful lilac colour mainly, and then it's got these little hints of lemon and green, which obviously for this season, lemon, the print, the colour is really in, these little flowers, but the colour has been everywhere. And then at the bottom it kind of frills out a touch, and it's got a really nice tortoiseshell button here, and I just think that the styles of these tops are really flattering. I like that the sleeves are a little bit girly, they've got a little bit of a something to them, they don't just fall flat, and that they will cover up those parts of your arms that I don't like, parts of my arms that I don't like. I thought it was about time I gave in and popped it in my basket. They have brought in a lot of their knitwear, and this was £5. They've got this again in a lot of different colours, and this I just got for those days where I feel like I'm going to be in the house with a baby and I just need something to throw on over leggings, and I just got the plain black one. It's a really soft fine knit jumper. It's got a little bit of a detail going through the front of it, like a little bit of a stitching detailing. It's kind of a v-neck, it's not quite a v-neck, that would have put me off. I think it's a bit of an in-betweener. I got this in a large, and it's literally just a plain black fine knit jumper, but I think that this will come in handy. It's just going to be one of those things that I think I'll reach for quite a lot. If you watch my vlogs, you'll probably see me in that a lot at the end of the year. This next item was £10, and I got this in a 16 because this is something that I want to wear now, but I also thought that it would be really good for after in October when I need just something big, slouchy, comfy. And this is a check shirt. It's one of those that kind of doesn't have buttons, it just opens up to here and then it just falls straight down. It's a black kind of, it's not very thick, and then it's got this kind of colourway going through it. I just thought it was a nice simple check shirt. I got rid of so many of mine. Do you remember those ones that H&M had that they were like £10 and everybody had them in every single different style and colourway that they had? I got rid of all of those when I did my last wardrobe clear out, so I'm in need of a check shirt really. Something else that I bought for pyjamas, which I'd forgotten about, this is in the size extra large in 18 to 20. This was £5, and this again, like the Friends t-shirt, wasn't in the pyjama section. This one isn't quite as long as the Friends one, it's a little bit thinner as well. This is just in the normal clothing section, so if you wanted to wear this like tucked into jeans, I think it would be really nice, but I've got mine for that purpose, and it's really gorgeously got the word lucky embroidered on here in like a yellow stitching and the kind of like little flowers, which I thought was just really sweet. For a £5, a lot more reasonable than the Friends one, but I think I'll need both of them. I had such a full pyjama drawer, and I've gone from having so many pyjamas that I can wear to now not having anything because nothing fits. The last few bits that I've got to show you are all like my favourite bits. I kind of think I've saved the best till last. These were £10, and these aren't going to be to everyone's taste. They're not branded, they're Primark trainers. I got mine in a size 6, and they are just a plain white pair of trainers. So obviously these have been everywhere recently. The Reebok ones, the Nike ones are really popular, and I just can't justify spending that much money on them when they're not going to stay white for very long, and that will really bug me. So I got these ones just to see what they look like. They might go back if I can't pull them off. I'm hoping that I will. I just thought with a pair of blue jeans that they would just be something a little bit different and really easy to wear. So, and as I say, they were only £10, which is a lot cheaper than a lot of the ones that are from the designer sports brands. Now this next dress, if you follow any kind of bloggers or anybody really on Instagram that's ever been in Primark, they will have this dress and you'll have seen it before. This was £20, and I got this in a size 12. I did try it on in a 16 to see what it looked like with me being pregnant, but I just felt a bit funny in it, so I got it in a size 12, and hopefully it's something that I'll get use of afterwards. And I know I mentioned that this wasn't a maternity haul, and I have spoken quite a lot about being pregnant, but at the moment that's the reality of my situation. So it's kind of like a silky Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat dress, and this has been everywhere. It's a wrap style dress, it's gorgeous, so it just comes over like this at the waist. With it being wrap over at the bottom, it kind of creates that split, which is very flattering. This, I would say, comes down to my ankles. It's got long sleeves as well, which again hide a number of different sins. I just love how bold the print is on this. I just think it's something that's really, really different. Just found a couple of little bits and bobs in the bottom of the bag. So first of all, I have the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. These are 90p by the till. It's that thing where you just, you know, you stood there, you're waiting to pay and it catches your eye. But I've got this for my hospital bag, and then I also got this, which I'm going to use as a little tea bag holder. You know, when you've like made a cup of tea and then you need somewhere to throw the bag after. This was £2.50 and it's a little grey elephant, and on it it's got little rose gold flecks of paint, which I just thought was really, really sweet. This was in the homeware section, and I think it's meant really as a little trinket dish that you can pop your jewellery in and stuff, but I just thought it looked really cute in the kitchen, so I got that little guy. This is another rainbow style item of clothing. I got this in a medium, so that's 12 to 14 now, Primark, and this was £13, and it's a cream cardigan with rainbow stripes down the sleeves. So this again won't be to everyone's taste. It's really, really soft. It's not like that itchy material, and then it's got the kind of like rib detailing around the neck and also around the bottom. Now this is cropped, and I thought that would look quite cute. It's got the little tortoiseshell buttons. I thought it would look quite nice open with like a t-shirt on underneath with jeans, but I really think that I'm going to wear this tucked into jeans as like an actual top rather than a cardigan. It's a really nice kind of thinnish fabric, so it's not, you're not going to get too hot in it, and you could definitely layer it if you wanted to. And again, I just thought it was something a bit different and that didn't necessarily look like it was from Primark, which I think that's the key to Primark. If you manage to find stuff that doesn't look like it stereotypically would have come from Primark all those years ago before they've really evolved, you're on to a winner. Last but certainly not least, this was actually the first thing I picked up in store, and this was £25. And if you remember last year, Primark, they've already started bringing out the coats and the jackets, and usually I leave it, I'd never think to myself, it's August, I'm gonna buy myself a winter coat, because you just don't think it, do you? But last year I was one of those people that it got really, really cold at the end of the year and I didn't have a coat, and I ended up getting a black and a red one of this style of coat from Primark in the end. This is a size 10. They're quite oversized, and I don't like them to be too oversized on me. Usually I'd probably have got the 12 if it was a coat, but again, they're quite big. So this has actually got a label on it saying that it was seen in Glamour, or as seen in Glamour, which I don't know if that matters to you or not, but it's this kind of rusty brown burnt orange coat. I'm hoping the colour picks up quite true to colour on camera, and it's literally just an oversized kind of blazer, overcoat, jacket type thing. I don't really know what the style of these are called, if you couldn't tell. It's got the little bits of gold hardware on, like little popper details, which I didn't do mine up last year, and then it also has 2 pockets, one on either side, and I really like it. I think for £25 it's a bargain. I love this colour, especially in autumn winter, so I picked that one up, so I officially now don't have to worry about having a winter coat because I bought one in August. So that is everything that I've got to show you today. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please do subscribe if you did. As I say, I do Primark hauls as often as I like to. I don't know, I think I don't want to bombard you with them, and sometimes it's hard because if you've just been in there and you've got loads of good stuff, chances are a couple of weeks later there's not going to be anything in there. They did have a pair of khaki camo jeans that have kind of like a straight leg that look like they've just been chopped off at the bottom, which I loved, but I didn't want to risk buying those because I just don't know what I'm going to be in afterwards, and the chances are my taste changed so much that the chances are that by the time it comes to October, November, or maybe later on, and I'm back in kind of size 12 jeans, I know I'm not going to be back in them in October, but early next year I might not like camo jeans, but they are really nice, and I'll definitely look at them if you are after a pair. I'm going to love you and leave you all now. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I've got this going up today and a weekly vlog going up tomorrow. I'm trying to get 3 videos up a week, whatever day they come to you on. It might be different, but I'm trying to get 3 up a week. So that is it from me today. Have a lovely day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for watching.